So Larry, while I have you here,
Yes.
I want to continue on this train of thought before we go to exciting chaos and a whole bunch of other stuff
Okay,
that I don't know what
yeah.
you're talking about.
You have to control me.
I just want to talk about, you just talked about we've moved to a vision of our future state that we think is maybe ideal, would be wonderful if we could get there.
Yeah.
So is there another step? Where are we going now?
Well, yeah, the ideal vision, future state, whatever, that is just saying that's the direction our organization's going.
Okay.
But what the team has to do, I'll call it a value stream team that's been working on this, they need to now say, okay, that's ideal, how do we move towards it, and what can we do in the next 3 months, let's say. Not too far out, one that they can actually deal with. And what that team, the goal of this team with all those other steps that we talked about, was to actually get to designing a future state implementation plan. So the next step is to do that. So looking 3 months out, what can we actually accomplish to get closer to that ideal state?
Okay.
And so they sit down and they look at, we got all this non-value posted all over the wall, as we said before. So what is it that we can do in those 3 months? And ideally what you're looking for, and the key to all of this is, there's a sequence that things have to be done in. We understand the process end to end. Now when you go in to do some things, you're going to impact upstream and downstream. So now this group knows everything about that process, more than anybody knew before. So they're going to look at it and say, these are the things we need to do, this is the sequence we need to do them in, these are the people that need to be involved, and we'll put a timeline together. We'll also look at the impact, so we want the current measurements that we have, and as we move down the 3 months, we'll want to know what impact did we have on the lead time, you know, being able to provide the service or product faster,
Right.
or being able to provide it with better quality, lower cost. And those 3 elements are the 3 that we definitely have to have as measurements, and they'll have those down as their KPIs or, you know, the key measures that they want, and they may add some others. The idea is to have a detailed future state implementation plan looking out a couple months, says who's going to be involved, what we're going to do, what lean tools we need to have, the sequence, so that we don't create exciting chaos, and someday hopefully we'll talk about that, but that we don't create that exciting chaos, how we're going to measure success, what's the ROI on the effort that we're going to put in. All of that is now put in a charter that says, here's what we're going to do. And that's the exciting part, and that was the goal of getting this value stream team together.